Hello everybody and welcome. This is the inaugural video for RTV, or Reverend TV. I'm the Reverend, and we're going to hit the ground running. We're going straight out of the gates, talking right into a topic, and today we're going to talk about Wreckfest. Wreckfest being a driving video game, and I'll accompany footage of the game to go along with this so that you guys have like a little bit of a visual to kind of see what we're on about. So the base premise is pretty straightforward. The game is simply a demolition derby racing game, or a combat racing game, or however you want to think about it. It's kind of like Burnout in that regard, I guess. And I don't know. It's a lot of fun. You get to customize your car, modify it, upgrade it, performance, armor, various things. Things look cool. There's online play. There's just a whole lot to do, a whole lot of wild stuff. You can get a school bus, you can get lawnmowers, and there's just a big variety of just different things that you can do and different ways that you can play. You could always stick with the traditional kind of racing mentality of just trying to do laps and get things as clean as possible around the track, or you can be more aggressive and try and take people out. You have a lot of options. Graphically speaking, the game looks pretty good. The damage physics on the cars are actually pretty solid. You can be taken out completely, and likewise you can also take out other cars completely. I like that having armor can negatively affect your speed and acceleration, while obviously positively affecting the amount of damage you can receive and also dish out by adding weight. The heavier your vehicle, the more damage it's going to do. So the real draw for me is that the game brings out a kind of childlike enjoyment within itself. And considering the level of just childlike enjoyment, like you're racing on some absurd racetrack with these wild junkyard race cars, and you just get into these crashes, and it's like you're not even mad about it. You just have this big shit-eating grin on your face, like, yeah, this is fun. This is entertaining. This is just genuinely a good time. I'm having a blast. It's kind of like in real life. If you go to a demolition derby, you're probably going to have a pretty damn good time because they're just fun. Destroying shit is fun. That's just usually how it goes, and this game fully understands that. And so because of that, I think that there's a lot to enjoy. And there's definitely an online mode that has a lot to offer. As of the last time I played it, not too long ago, it was quite active. Definitely quite a fan base going on, and yeah, there's just plenty there. As far as the driving mechanics go, the driving mechanics are solid. There's a variety of ways you can tune the car. It's not too detailed. You're not going to get something like Forza or Gran Turismo out of it, but you'll get some rudimentary tuning that will have immediate effects on the way that your vehicle performs. And at the same time, you'll be able to have a little more control over the way that you play. Through your difficulty settings, you can set things like how your car shifts. You could have it set to automatic, you could have it set to manual, or manual with clutch, which is what I play with. So you can kind of customize your experience a bit there. You can also enjoy just the raw driving experience with it. It's as far as the actual driving experience goes, the cars behave in a fairly predictable and expected manner. They're very solid. There's nothing too unpredictable. There's no unreasonable spin outs or anything like that. Drifting is not the hardest thing to do, but it's also it has a little bit of a skill curve going into it. As far as the music goes, it's kind of what you could expect out of a demolition derby racing game. You've got your generic kind of like Eurobeat / dance type music or electronic kind of music on the menus while you're switching cars or in the garage upgrading or purchasing cars or whatever have you. And as far as the actual music within the race, it ranges from generic mosh pit type metal to butt rock. And it's amazing. It fits beautifully. I don't think I've heard of any of the artists that are featured in the game. for music, but they were the right choices. When you start a demolition derby match and everybody's all in a circle, and the second that everybody crashes into each other for that first time, the like breakdown starts in some butt rock generic metal type of song. It kind of fits. It kind of fits really, really, really well, and that's something that's easy to find enjoyable, I think. So, but yeah, overall though, the game is solid, and I super recommend people check it out, especially if you like driving games. Even if you don't, you might be able to enjoy the whole just crashing into stuff aspect of it. It's definitely the best demolition derby game I've ever played, and yeah, I think that'll do it for the first video of this channel. Hopefully this has been enjoyable, hopefully, and well, we're gonna keep on trudging along, keep on keeping on, and kind of smooth out the format and kind of figure out exactly what it is that is going to stay with the format for this here channel as we go. For now though, I bid you all adieu. Bye bye.